In this video, we're going to make the copper laminate, which you see here. And we've got the overall dimensions, which are, let's see, which are right here and right here. So it's 1 1/8 by 1 inch, and its thickness is 1/16 of an inch, or 0.063. And then what this little detail view, which is looking at the right view, in other words, we're looking right here on edge, it's shown right here. So we only go down 5 thou in the gray part right here. Okay, so here are all the dimensions, and this consists of just making one big sketch and then extruding it. It's kind of messy, but not too difficult. So again, we're going to make a closed sketch, which is going to come along here, and then here, and then here, all the way around, and close it off so that we can extrude this part down 5/1000 of an inch. And then once we get this closed 2D shape, we can extrude it out and we're done. So let's begin that. Let's make a sketch on the front plane. Let's see, do we want it on the front plane? Yeah, that should be okay. Alright, so let's make the overall laminate here, which is going to be 1 1/8 inch, 1.125 by 1. And then we'll extrude it the other direction by a 1/16, 0.063. And we can press P to get rid of the planes and F to fit it to the screen. We also don't need the origin there, I think. So here's our part, and now we need to draw this. Let's see, where was it? Right here. Draw this 2D sketch. So let's start down here at the lower left, and you can see we started 1/8 up from the bottom. So we're going to come along here, a distance 1 point. Actually, I'm wrong. The distance here, let's go back to the sketch, is 1.25 inches, not 1 1/8. So let's go ahead and fix that. Oh, that's what I do have. Okay, so it is 1.25 inches. I may have said 1/1 earlier. Okay, so let's put the sketch here, press N, and start to draw with the line tool. We're going to come up, we're going to make sure we have a coincident constraint down here with the vertical edge. And we're going to come along here, and I'm going to go very slow on this because I can't look at both of them at the same time. So I'm going to come along here a distance 1 1/8. And so let's go ahead and specify that. 1.125. And we're also told that the distance from here to here is some value, which I have forgotten. It is 0.125. So let's put that in there. 0.125. Okay, so it's black, so we're fully constrained. Let's see what else. We need to come up a distance here vertically, and we're 0.313 from the edge, so let's do that. We want to make sure we have that vertical constraint there, as you can see on the right of the line, so we'll click there, and then we'll be sure and dimension it in real time so it doesn't get away from us. Okay, and now we take a turn at an angle, and we intersect at a point 1/2 inch above, and it looks like this angle is 33.7 degrees, so let's do that. We're going to come up here, and we're going to have a coincident constraint, so the little glyph pops up, so left click. And let's see, for the angle, let's see if we can get this to work. So we need to do some geometry here, so I'm going to wait and do that in a minute. So we've got this line here. Let's go up a distance. It looks like we can find out that it's 3/8 from the top. Okay. So we'll draw another line here, right on the edge, left click. And this distance here is 3/8. 0.375. 325. Okay, so it's not 3/8. 0.325. All right, now what? So we come back down here. Here's where I can make that angle, and then I can use some geometric constraints to fix this angle here. So we're going to come down here at an angle of 33.7, and we're going to be a distance 3/4 away, 0.75. So I'm going to come here and come down here like so. I'm not going to force a parallel constraint. I think it might, if I'm not careful, it'll make it parallel to the blue line there. So I'm just going to come out at some angle there. And then I'm told that this distance here is 3/4, 0.75. Okay. And I'm also told that angle. Let's do this vertical line right here first, all the way to the edge. So we'll come here, vertical, all the way there. Okay. Now we can do that angle, 33.7. 33.7. Okay. Now here's where we can use the parallel constraint here to go here and here. And it'll fix that up very nicely. And now we're on the top here, or right here. Let me get a different color. Our line is right here, so we need to come back here, not all the way down, so this distance. So it's 0.967 minus 0.550. That's the length of this line right here. So let me do that. From here to here, and that distance is 0.967 minus 0.55. 0.967 minus 0.55. Okay. And now we need to come down a distance, 1 minus 0.875. That's this distance here. So that is 0.125. I think I can do that one in my head, so I'll click there. 0.125, almost done. And then we go back horizontal to here, don't we? Yeah. And just keep that. And then we come down here. And I need to probably dimension a few things. So this distance here, so this is 0.55. Let's make sure that we get that one. But it's already, yeah, it's kind of already constrained there. All right, so this distance here, again, this is black on the sketch, so we know that it's constrained. This drawing over dimensions the device, but we'll live with that. So this distance here looks like it's 0.75 because it's 0.875 minus 0.8. So let's put that in there. Is that right? It can't be 0.75. That distance is 0.075. Yeah. 0.0. Okay, it's there we go. 0.075. Is that small? Yeah, 0.8. 0.875. 0.075. Looks small. At any rate, so we come back this way, 0.913. So we're going to come along here, a distance 0.913. 0.913 here, 0.913. And I do believe we have a problem. Tenemos un problema ahora. Or do we? That looks pretty small. Okay, so let's go down and make this guy. I think it's already defined for us, isn't it? Oh, no, we just have the lower one. Let's come down here. We go lower than that. So let's just finish the drawing here. There, to there, to there. I think that's a closed sketch. Wow, what a mess. All right. So this distance here has got to be 0.125. It doesn't look the same as the drawing. Why? 0.125. Yeah, I think this distance here is a little off. Why is that? What if I change that to 0.125? I think we have an error. Let's make this one 0.125. Okay, so something I believe, I think I'm reading this wrong. This distance should be point. Yeah, I gotta check that. At any rate, that is pretty close to what we need. So I'm gonna have to check that. But at any rate, that's the general idea. Okay, we have our sketch here. And let's go ahead to extrude here. We're gonna select remove. And if you go back here, you'll find out, you'll remind yourself that we go down just 5 thousandths of an inch. So run remove, 0.005, and then I'm going to click in that region and accept it, and we get our laminate. And what I'm going to do is use some of the color features. Let's see. To edit the appearance, I want you guys to, let's call that, whoa, too much. What I got to do, yeah, edit appearance to add appearance to face, not the whole thing. So we have that one, right click, add appearance to face. It's the second one down in the one that looks like copper. And Edit appearance to face. Okay, now let's go into the other area and make it look like, kind of like that. Okay, so there we go. That's our laminate. And I'm going to take a look at the sketch to see what was wrong with it. And but this generally is the way to do it. I think you guys will be able to do it, even though I stumbled a little bit in here with the details of the sketch. So thanks for watching.